make sure my volume and sound settings are correct. They are, so we are good to go. Everyone, thank you so much for joining Dynasty Samir Search for Uhuru. Brother Fitzgerald will not be on with us this afternoon. He had a family gathering he had to attend. He's actually on the road to Alabama. I think he left this morning or he left last night. So he will not be here with us, but he is here in spirit. Brother Fitzgerald is here with us in spirit. But today's topic, I want to discuss, and I know a lot of you are there right now with your jobs, at your corporate jobs, if you're in corporate America. You realize that the writing is on the wall. You realize that, I mean, you've reached the glass ceiling, if that's the saying, and you're like, okay, this job is pretty much a wrap in your spirit. Now, you haven't been fired yet, and you probably won't get fired, even though that's a possibility. But you are mentally, spiritually, and physically checked out. Now, what happens often is some of us will try to fight through that because it's like, look, okay, if I leave my job, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to feed my family? How am I going to earn an income? So that's what's keeping you from moving on. I don't feel like going through the interview process. I hate interviewing. I don't want to put my resume out there. A lot of us we're comfortable. We're in a position of comfort. I'm telling you, in life, depending on the circumstances, you do not want to be in a position of comfort. When you're comfortable, that could lead to, I don't want to say being lazy, but it could cause a lack of ambition. If that makes sense. Because again, you're comfortable. You're set in your ways. Hey, I'm making this amount of money. I don't need to go anywhere. I'll be fine. Hopefully one day I'll get that raise, or hopefully one day I'll get that promotion. But if not, I'm good where I'm at. I'm good where I'm at. And then we start counting other people's pockets, the money in their pocket. Well, I'm making this amount of money, and so across the street, he's making way less than me. So I'm better off than him. So I'm good where I'm at. And I tell people this story. So the company I was working for in corporate America before I left, in fact, we're almost approaching October. I quit my job in October of last year, 2018. So the company I was working for, right? We had a major acquisition. We pretty much bought out and acquired our competitor, our major competitor, one of our biggest, in fact, probably our biggest competitor, or one of them. We ended up acquiring them. So we were going through a merger. So with that merger, we acquired their assets, locations. So with that being said, since now we have brought on more physical locations, but we still have the same territory, and now you're bringing on additional sales reps, something was going to have to give. So I remember, I think it was, I want to say it was January, maybe. In fact, it was November or December of 2017. Now, even before that, I was already somewhat checked out. I was tired of my job, and I came to the point of realizing that I would never reach my full potential punching in a corporate clock, someone else's clock. And I know that's where a lot of you are at. So I was already there, but I was comfortable. I was making good money. I was content with traveling to Africa, my little 3-week vacation that I would get, really 4 weeks, little month vacation I was getting. I was content with that. And, again, I was counting the money in other people's pockets And like, okay, well, I'm doing better than that guy, so it can't be that bad. But I was already, for the most part, I was spiritually checked out, but mentally and physically, I was still there because, again, I needed to pay my bills, needed to feed my family, pay my mortgage. So I'm like, okay, the job is sustaining. I'm doing okay. Then what happened when I knew the writing was on the wall, again, with this merger, was when I got the notification. I was on vacation, actually. I think I was in Senegal. I was somewhere. This was 2000. This was winter of 2017. And I got the notification to notice that I was losing like half my territory. And the part of my territory that I was going to retain was the crappy part of my territory. And I knew it right then, like, okay, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It had gotten to the point where I would have to force myself to get out of bed, to hop in my car, and to then, which is one of the most important parts of our job, get out the car to go call on customers. So I remember I had just got back from the Voodoo Festival. This was January 2018. And people who are familiar with Atlanta, I get up, Mondays, we would do what we call phone blocks. So we'll go in the office, we will hit the phones, try to set appointments. Then after that, we're going to the field. Tuesdays, we're out in the field. So I got up, I'm like, I need to fill my funnel back up, my sales funnel, because I was gone for a couple of weeks. So I need to re-up my prospecting and get more prospects in my funnel. So I remember I hop on 75 South. It was like maybe 9 o'clock in the morning, 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. I get to my territory, get off on Terrell Boulevard. And there's this hole in the wall. Guys, make sure you hit that like button as you come to the chat room. Please hit the like button, okay? As you come to the chat room, please hit the like button. No, I'm in Atlanta right now, but I head to Africa October 11th. I head to Senegal and Gambia. So I remember I get off on Terrell Boulevard and I'm like, look, I got a cold call. I need to prospect. And we have this saying, this motto with my former job. It's called every door, every floor, no matter what, everybody's a prospect. Even though you know that everybody's not a prospect, you just live by this motto because I guess you never know what you're going to run into or come across as you're doing sales. So I pull up to this little, and people who are familiar with Terrell Boulevard in Atlanta, I pull up to this shady hotel on Terrell Boulevard. You got anything you want me to tell Hamadou? I'm a see Hamadou when I go to J&G. I'm gonna see Hamadou. I'll be in Senegal in a couple weeks almost. Oh, you're in the car now. Send Hamadou my love, my greetings. If you're with Hamadou, tell him I said hello. I talked to him on Facebook this morning, but if you're with Hamadou, send him my greetings. Help the brother out for me. If you know what I mean. If you could do me a favor and break him off with just as my grandma would say, a love offering. A couple some safer here and there. A little safer. If you could break him off, something just to put in his pocket. Help my brother out. That'd be great. And then I'll break him off again when I come out there. Gotta look out for our brother Hamadou. Hamadou's a great guy. He's a great guy. If you could take care of him, give him a little something, I appreciate it, brother. So anyway, so I go. It's a shady hotel on Terrell Boulevard. And people who are familiar with Terrell Boulevard, all them damn hotels are shady. So I pull up to the hotel. I'm like, every floor, every door. I'm trying to motivate myself. Every floor, every door, every door, every floor, whatever it's called. So literally, I pull up in the parking lot of this hotel. And I'm just like, I can't do it. Like, they're hitting me like I'm just wasting my time. I'm wasting my energy. I'm not fulfilling my destiny. I should be putting my time and energy into my passion. But then, you have, it's like bad cop, good cop. You have the angel and the devil. I don't know, the angel and the devil. But then my conscience is like, well, Dinas, your passion isn't earning you any income. So what are you gonna do? You got to hit these. You got to go. You got to go knock on his door. You got to go cold call this business. Because if you don't, how are you gonna feed your family? How are you gonna pay your bills? How are you gonna feed yourself? So literally, I had to call my frat brother, who was one of my ex co-workers at my former job. I had to call him. I hit him up. I'm like, bro, I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot get out this car and go knock on that door. I can't do it. I'm not passionate about it. I know I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my existence right now. Shout out to brother Gregory White in the chat room, everybody. I'm wasting my time and existence doing something that I'm not passionate about. Like, I came to that point. That was my breaking point. So I ended up getting out the car, calling on the business, wasting my time. It was a BS prospect. And that's when I knew, like, okay, it's a wrap for me. Like, I mentally checked out. I would show up to work. I would show up in the field, but I was disengaged and disconnected. For the most part, I survived off of call-in leads, the few I got. And if I saw a sign that said just grand opening, those are the places I went into. But as far as the everyday hitting the floor, knocking on doors and every floor, I didn't have the energy for it. And I just remember, especially while the transition was going on in regards to me losing a large part of my territory. I remember going to my boss. Thank you, Gregory, for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. I remember going to my boss and just telling him, like, look, the best part of my territory, the best zip code you guys took from me. And he would, give me the old corporate BS answer. Well, hey, buddy. Yeah, Donnie, man, you just got to work harder, buddy. You just got to work harder, buddy. You just got to get out there and just pound those doors, man. You got to just pound those doors, buddy. You just got to work hard, man. Hey, buddy, look, I looked at your zip codes, buddy. And you have over 6,000 prospects, man. You can work for the company forever, man. You'll never run out of your prospects, buddy. Yeah, man. Come on, you just gotta work. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Bawoni Fafu Malau. You just gotta work hard, buddy. Ekabo, Akeem. You just gotta work harder, buddy. Hey, buddy, I got the spreadsheet right here, buddy. It's right here, Dennis. You got 7,000 customers, man. You can work for Cintas forever till you retire. You'll never go through all your customers, buddy. But he knew what I meant. The quality of customers in my territory were trash. But it's whatever. You said the voice should be a character? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, Diners. Yeah, man. Just gotta get out there, man. You rock, man. Diners, you're a rock star, man. You got to get out there and do it, buddy. I mean, you could do it, man. So, I just kind of suffered through it. And this is not to be ungrateful. I mean, being afforded the opportunity opportunities that pay you in which you could feed your family and being employed. I'm not ungrateful for that. Greetings always. Thank you. Thank you. So I just continue just to do what I needed to do so I wouldn't get written up, which I eventually got it written up. But I told myself, I think it was March of 2018. Now, look, come October, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I love sales, actually. I love sales. Hello, Audrey. How are you? Audrey, I thought you said you were quitting on me. Audrey said she was going to cut me off and she was done with me, but she's back. Hey, Cabo, Audrey, we're so happy that you came back to us. We're so happy you came back. Happy to see you in the chat room, Audrey. Thank you for coming back home because we love you, Audrey. We love you. So I told myself come October, and I think this is an issue with a lot of you guys too. A lot of you guys set goals, but don't include an exit date with that goal. I think that's part of the problem. And guys, with that being said, there is a link in the chat room. It's also on the screen. It's also going to be in the description. All right, it's my Karatbars affiliate link. Click on the link. Sign up as an affiliate. I'm going to personally call you and we're going to get you up and running. Me and Brother Fitzgerald. Like I said, Brother Fitzgerald couldn't make it today, but we will be back on together on Thursday. So, I'm just struggling, just getting through it. I ended up hitting my minimum number for the fiscal year. And our fiscal year will run from, I guess that would be May 30th, May 31st. I'm sorry, June 1 to May 31st. That was how our fiscal year ran for my previous company. So June comes, and I'm checked out. Like, I mean, I'm showing up to, we called it phone block. We called it phone block in the morning, Monday mornings. I'm just screwing around. I ain't making no phone calls. Unless it's like a lead or something, I'm not making no phone calls. I'm just in there just screwing around, collecting the check. If I didn't schedule any appointments, I might go out in the field, maybe knock on like 3 doors. Then I would head to the house, pick up my son, or head to the house, probably live stream or just organize and get things together. So with that being said, I wasn't producing. Okay, I wasn't producing. Let me back up for a minute. Let me back up. So Karatbars. Shout out to Fabian. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Fabian. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. Much love and respect. I appreciate it. Fabian's going to Nigeria with us in November. With that being said, for those who are interested in traveling with us in Nigeria, by all means, send me an email. We're going in November. We have 2 festivals in my kingdom. Please come join if you're able to. Email me, searchforuhuru@gmail.com, searchforuhuru@gmail.com. And also, please hit that like button as you come to the chat room. Please hit that like button. So back in 2016, Brother Fitzgerald introduced me to the Karatbars opportunity. Let me say this. I've always been big on referral marketing and multi-level marketing. I've always been. I'm going to tell you why. I know some of you guys are very, you have a negative attitude towards it. You call it a pyramid scheme, which is not, because pyramid schemes are illegal. In pyramid schemes, you do not, or you're not put in a position to out earn the person who brings you in. In referral marketing, you can. I'm going to tell you why I'm a believer in referral marketing. Karatbars is the company I work with because I believe in the product. I believe in gold. I believe in the gold-backed cryptocurrency. Other companies, again, I understand and I support the concept of multi-level marketing or referral marketing in that you can earn residual income. You can leverage the people you bring in and earn income off of their production. In corporate America, you can't do that. You always start from zero. So even though I was making great money, I was making a great living, making very good money. For a young, single, Black man, I was making great money. I always ask myself, the amount of money that I'm making for this corporation, how am I don't earn a residual income off of it. I'm all about residuals, royalties, and dividends. Veneer, pyramid schemes are illegal. So you're right. You're absolutely right. I agree with you, Veneer, because pyramid schemes are illegal. And pyramid schemes were intended so that everyone involved won't be profitable. So yeah, you're right, Veneer. But we're not talking about pyramid schemes here. So again, residuals, royalties, and dividends, RRDs. Shout out to Fitzgerald Stephens for that. Because every time I sold an account with my company, I was paid and that was it. Now I would have to go out and hunt new accounts. And I'm telling you, Veneer, if you want to call in, you can. So I know plenty, basically with referral marketing, Veneer, you get whatever you put in is what you get out. Shout out to Kendrick, new subscriber, everybody. Just like with anything, what you put in is what you get out. With referral marketing, you can't just sign up, sit around, and expect shit to happen. Excuse my language. Sorry for cussing. So that reality, as far as you're not able to earn a residual income off of the accounts you bring in or the income you bring in to that I couldn't earn a residual income off of the income I was bringing to my company. I knew that one day it was going to run its course. So even then, back then, so I started working from the company that I recently left. I started with them in 2010. 2011 to 2013 were the golden years. But I kept asking myself, okay, I'm bringing in all this revenue for my company, but I'm not able to leverage that and earn a residual income off of that. If I were to bring in an employee, an employee, I was not able to leverage the employee and earn a residual passive income off of the revenue that he brought in for the company. So it's like I will always start from scratch and always start from zero. Yeah, I have my base salary. I have my benefits. I have my car package. But I need to figure out a way to earn Oppenstein, I focus. So with Karatbars, we have our own coins, the KCB coin. So I need to figure out a way to earn a residual income. If you don't figure that out, you're going to work till you die. Some people do real estate, which is great. Real estate is great. But I was looking for a product or service that I believed in where I could earn a residual income where the entry point was low, if that makes sense. Guys, I'm familiar with your travel business, Amway, there's Mary Kay, Herbalife, there's all these companies. But for me, Karatbars made the most sense. Now, Karatbars was introduced to me in 2016 by brother Fitzgerald. I did not jump on it because at that time I was like, look, I'm focused on my job, I'm good. I'm focused on my job. But because of Fitzgerald, I signed up and I got what was called a bronze package on the strength of Fitzgerald, because Fitzgerald is my brother. Because at the very least, I was going to get some product that made sense. It wasn't going to be some magic pills or magic shakes or tummy trainer or, something that I'll just throw away or not even use, and that's it. At the very least, with my purchase of a bronze package, I was going to receive some gold that goes up in value. Some gold. I'm a raw. Go sign up for Karatbars. I'm like, okay, some gold that will increase a product that increases the value. Gold. Worst thing that can happen. So I pay 180 bucks. Even while I'm thinking about it, my team is being built. It's called Karatbars. Guys, the link is in the chat room. Yeah, Veneer. It depends on the product. I've been part of MLMs before. And again, the concept, I'm all about the concept. Or referral marketing, whatever you want to call it. I'm all about the concept. It makes sense. I know plenty of people who are very successful with referral marketing. Very successful. And again, just like with anything, what you put in is what you get out. Period. That's the simple of it. Like, we don't need to overcomplicate it. And I think that I'm gonna tell you what the issue is with a lot of referral marketing. People hype it up so much. They overhype it. The expectations aren't set correctly up front. So then when they get in, from what they've been told, that it's just everything's gonna work itself. Everything's just gonna just work on its own, and all you gotta do is sit back and the money's gonna come in. It doesn't work like that. You still gotta put in the work. So he introduced it to me in 2016. I bought a bronze package. It was like 150 euros, which was like 180 USD, something like that. With shipping, it was like 200 bucks. I'm like, okay, at the very least, I'll receive physical gold at the very least. At the very least. If it doesn't work out, at least I got some gold. Ain't like I'm getting magic shakes shipped to me that I'm never gonna use or gonna expire, or use a shake and it's gone. I'll get some gold. I'm cool. So I sat on it and didn't do anything with it. I want to say once every couple months, Fitzgerald will call me and be like, "Hey, Dennis, you got your Karatbars business. You can work that. You got your Karatbars business." It's called Karatbars. The link is right there. It's in the chat room. It's on the screen. It'll also be in the description. Click on the link, sign up as an affiliate. I'm gonna give you a call personally. And me and Fitzgerald, we're gonna make sure you're successful. So I sat on it. Queen Mother Khadija Baoni I sat on it. Still working my job. So in 2017, 2017, University of Georgia plays Alabama in the national championship here in Atlanta at the Dome. Every year that the national championship is played, I'm always in Benin Republic for the Voodoo Festival in Ouida. So Fitzgerald went to the University of Alabama. I'm a University of Georgia alumni. Played football, ran track. We had a bet. Whoever wins will have to take that person to Ruth Chris. You already know. You go to Ruth Chris. I don't drink like that. I don't drink. So, but I eat. I'm greedy as hell. I love food. I love to eat. So it's like you go to Ruth Chris for both people. It's gonna be about $150 at the minimum. $200 at the minimum. From my understanding, I've never been. So University of Georgia is winning the game. I love palm wine. Yeah, I love palm wine though, but they ain't got palm wine at Ruth Chris Steakhouse. So, if I could find some palm wine, that's something different. But they don't have palm wine at Ruth Chris Steakhouse. They don't have it. They don't have it. Yeah, I love palm wine. I love it. I love palm wine. Guys, hit that like button. So Georgia's winning the game. Jalen Hurts, who's now the quarterback at the University of Oklahoma, was the starting quarterback at the University of Alabama when this game was played. We're winning the game. We're going halftime up. Nick Saban makes a quarterback switch, puts in his backup quarterback. I forgot his name. Tua, I think his name is. He's the quarterback now. Puts him in. They come back and win the game. So I'm like, damn, I lost my bet to Fitzgerald. I got to take him out to eat. Fitzgerald calls me. So, we agree, like, hey, Fitzgerald, whenever you come back to Atlanta, I owe you Ruth Chris. Because we had a bet. That's 2017. Fitzgerald calls me maybe a couple months later. I forgot. He's like, look, Dynas, look. That money that you're going to spend on Ruth Chris, forget it. Instead, Karatbars, the link is in the chat room, links on the screen, links in the description. Sign up as an affiliate. We're going to get you up and running. They now have gold-backed cryptocurrency. Now, guys, I'm not the expert on cryptocurrency. I'm going to tell you right now. I just know, I'm like, okay, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Okay, why not? I'm not a crypto expert. As you guys know, when Bitcoin was the value was going up, everybody named Mama became a Bitcoin expert. When Bitcoin crashed, where are all the Bitcoin experts now? They all disappeared. I'm talking about everybody and their mama was a cryptocurrency expert. When Bitcoin hit like 13,000, 14,000, everybody and their mama became a Bitcoin expert. Then I think it got like to 18 or 20,000. Then it just crashed. But I remember when Bitcoin was like a quarter, like $1 a coin, $5 a coin. So I'm like, okay, this cryptocurrency now is at like 2-4 cents, something like that. Okay, no problem. I'll, if it goes up, good. If not, I don't lose too much. It's whatever. I owe you money anyway. It's a win-win. So I'll go ahead and get the Karatbars cryptocurrency. I'll go ahead and buy it. So I'll go ahead and buy it. It goes up in value. I'm like, okay, this thing's real. Now the KCB coin is at 14 cents per coin. So it goes up in value. But still, 2017 goes by. I still really don't do anything with my Karatbars business. I'm like, it's okay. 2018 comes along. I'm like, I'm done with corporate America. I'm done. I'm checked out. It got to the point where, like, end of September 2018, I wasn't doing nothing. It got to the point where I was trying to get fired so I could go and attempt to claim unemployment. Like, I was trying to get fired. Like, I had it planned out. Like, I need to, because so the thing is, so in 2018, I had already like used up all my vacation days. So I had went to Nigeria in that August. That's early October, end of September, I went to Cote d'Ivoire and then back to Nigeria. So I had already used up all my vacation days for the year, but I had already bought my ticket and planned to go to Senegal at the end of October. So I'm saying to myself, like, look, I gotta find a way to get fired or I'm gonna have to quit. So, but at least if I get fired, I can go claim unemployment or attempt to. So, like, I didn't do nothing at work. So when you don't perform, I'm in sales. When you don't perform, they put you on it's called a PIP, a performance improvement plan. So I was on a PIP. So part of that PIP, you had like a checklist of items you had to complete. Okay, I had to bring in this amount of business cards. I had to make this amount of phone calls. I had to do this, that, and the other. And even before I got to that point, see, let me tell you how corporate America works. Even before I got to that point, now I was with the company, this was going on like 9 years. Even before I got to that point, I just asked to be transferred to another location. They would they wouldn't even transfer me to another location. But the irony is, they wouldn't transfer me to this new location, but they'll bring in new reps, hire new reps off the street into this new location who wouldn't even last like 6 months, who didn't even last like 5 months, but it's whatever. And it ended up being a blessing because if I would have transferred to the new location, which with a new, with a different environment, and I would have performed better, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today. So it was a blessing. Yeah, it didn't make sense though. It's like, look, okay, I'm not doing well. You see, I have a track record of performance. Can I just go to this new location? And they were like, no. I was like, okay. But they would hire new reps who wouldn't even perform and quit after 5-6 months. But, it's whatever. So I'm like, look, okay, I got to get fired. I got to quit. So like they will give us a checklist of things we got to do. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing none of that. So I wouldn't turn in my business cards. I wasn't doing nothing. So I would get written up again. So then I got to my final writ. And my boss called me into the office one day and he called like another supervisor in. He's like, yeah, Dennis, yeah, buddy, man. I mean, you're not performing, man. You're not performing, buddy. I mean, buddy, what do you want to do, man? What do you want to do? I mean, hey, man, I mean, you can just quit it right now. And, buddy, I'll write your recommendation letter. And, any company you want to go to, man, I'll write your recommendation letter, buddy. I'll write your recommendation letter, buddy. But just go ahead and quit now, man. Just go ahead and quit now, man. I'm about to fire you. Because, if you get written up again, man, I'm just going to have to let you go. I'm just going to have to let you go, buddy. We don't want to do that, man. We don't want to fire you, man. I'm like, all right, whatever. Yeah, man, we'll give you your 2 weeks, buddy. Yeah, we'll give you 2 weeks vacation, man. We'll still pay you for 2 weeks, buddy. Just go ahead and quit now. Just go ahead. It's okay. Because you get written up again, you're going to have to fire you, buddy. Just quit now. Quit while you're ahead, man. It's like, whatever. So in my head, I'm like, look, I'm going to get fired so I can go file for unemployment. So I get my checklist again. I didn't do none of it. So I come to the office that Monday, like the following Monday. I go in, I go in the phone block. I'm not doing nothing in the phone block. I'm messing around. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. Also, too, in the chat room is my Karatbars affiliate link. Sign up as an affiliate. It's also on the screen and also be in the description. Sign up as an affiliate. I will personally call you. We'll get you up and running. All right, I'm going to call you. Me and Fitzgerald are going to get you up and running. So I'm going to call you personally, not from a burner phone. I'm going to call you directly from my cell phone so you can plug me in. And, if you need to reach out, you have my number. Yeah, that is, yeah, buddy. I mean, we're just going to have to let you go, man. I mean, you're just not performing. I mean, what's going on, buddy? There's something you want to talk about. I mean, what's wrong? What's wrong? Something you want to talk about. I mean, talk to me. That is why. I mean, you agreed to do this, man. You agreed to do your cold calls, buddy. You agreed to every door, every floor, man. You agreed to major calls, man. You're not honoring your side of the agreement, buddy. You're not honoring your side of the agreement, man. Just got to let you go, man. Just got to go to HR, buddy. Just got to go to HR. Just got to go to HR, man. So that was on a Monday. For the whole week, I didn't do anything, right? So I'm thinking, okay, you know what? This coming up Monday, I'm going to get fired. So I'm going to claim, I'm going to go claim my 3 months of unemployment. I'm going to do all that. It's going to happen. Guys, hit that like button. So I go into the office that Monday expecting to be fired. I go in, regular day. I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm going to get fired. We meet in the morning. I'm pretending like I'm on the phones, but I didn't make not one phone call. So usually when we phone block, it's about 3 hours. I didn't make not one phone call. Not one. I didn't make not one phone call that whole phone block session. So, he's like, so on Mondays, we would meet with our boss, like as individual reps, just to go over our week. So the past Mondays, he would wait to call me in last. So he'll call all the other reps in first, then he'll call me in last. To, so we can sit down, he can let me know I'm written up, and he's going to do a ride along with me. He's going to come hop in the car with me and all this other stuff. Which was what was different this Monday. I'm thinking I'm going to get fired. Like he calls me like kind of in the middle. So I think there's like maybe 8 of us, 10 of us. No, it's more than that. There's like maybe 10 of us reps, something like that. So he calls me in like number 5. And he's like, yeah, he just talking to me normal, just normal. I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah, okay. He's like, yeah, Daddy, just have a great week today, buddy. Have a great week, man. Just have an awesome week, man. So I'm like, okay, all right. So I go back to our where we make the pit, as we call it, where we make our phone calls. So we phone blocked at 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock comes, and like I'm raiding around the office so I can get called again so I can know I get fired. I don't get called. So I'm like, damn, I'm not going to get fired today. And I'm like, look, I leave for Senegal the very next day. So that was on a Monday. I was leaving for Senegal the very next day on a Tuesday. And it was coming to the point where I was just not going to show up to work. But I was like, let me do the honorable thing. I'll just go ahead and go in and quit. So they had promised me 2 weeks. So I go into my boss and I'm like, look, you know what? I'm going to take you up on your offer. I'm going to put in my 2 weeks. I still, I get my 2-week vacation. I'll go ahead and quit. He's like, okay. So, we go to HR, tell her, I'm quitting 2 weeks. Give me my 2 weeks vacation and I'm out. So that was the end of that. But I didn't get fired. I ended up putting in my resignation. But you guys don't understand. Like, even though I would say the income isn't where it was when I was working for corporate America, my first full year being away from corporate America will be, it's like 3 weeks. It'll be like mid-October. So the income is not where it was yet, going out on my own. But guys, you don't understand just the freedom. I'm at peace. I'm happy. I'm not stressing Sunday night, like, damn, I gotta go to work on Monday. Don't get me wrong, you still gotta work, but working for yourself gives you so much more gratification than working at a job. Think about it. If I were still working, I wouldn't be a prince right now. I wouldn't be Nigerian. I wouldn't be able to travel. Like, there are certain things that I gain, certain blessings that I gain through stepping out on faith and leaving corporate America that I wouldn't have gained if I would have stayed on the clock, if that makes sense. Because my coronations, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I had no clue that was happening. But if I were still working a job, I wouldn't have had the vacation days to go back to Nigeria and receive that blessing. Because remember, all my vacation days were up in October. I ended up going to Senegal end of October and then back to Nigeria in December, which was revealed to me that I would be a prince. Now I would become officially Nigerian. That would not have happened if I was still punching in a clock, because I would have been out of vacation days. See, so Rebels, I'm gonna tell you. So I worked in sales. So we were only in the office at the most 8 hours a week. The rest were out in the field because we had to go produce. People who work 9 to 5 behind a cubicle, in a cubicle behind a desk all day, that is a miserable experience. I feel so sorry for you. Unless you're just passionate about your job and you love doing what you're doing at your cubicle. Outside of that, I feel so sorry for you. That is a miserable existence. Like, you're rotting at your cubicle. Like, literally. You are rotting at your cubicle. I will be in Ghana in November. You are rotting in your cubicle. Like, seriously, you are rotting at your cubicle. I can't do it. Guys, hit that like button as well as you come to the chat room. So I would have missed out on all that if I just would have stayed, if I would have stayed at my job. It's dollar bill is gonna come. I feel you, bro. I quit a 100K job and I'm healthier and happier. I earn less for now, but my salary will improve and exceed. And if it does not, I won't cry or die. Exactly. That's where I'm at. I can always go back to corporate America. I mean, that's not an option for me. I mean, I can if I want to, but I don't want to unless it's on my terms. And my terms, the terms I have, if I were to go back to corporate America, like I will own the company. Like, look, I'll show up when I want to, and I will go on vacation when I want to, and I want residuals on every account that's pushed through this building. That's sold. I want residuals, and I will show up and leave when I want to. Those are my terms. Now, people who can meet that, we could talk. Outside of that, there's nothing to talk about. And not only that, I will earn residual income off of any account that comes through this door that's sold for the life of this company. As long as these doors are open, I want to check, and I will show up and leave when I want to. Those are my terms. You can meet that, we can talk. Guys, hit that like button again. Affiliate link is in the chat room. Click on the link, sign up as an affiliate. I will call you personally. Me and Fitzgerald, so we get you up and running. Several folks at my former jobs had heart attacks before 50, several died, which I want to get into next. All my OGs who worked in corporate America all regretted not making the jump sooner. They all waited till they were mid 40s, early 50s before making the jump. And they kept telling me, Dynas, I regret not making that jump sooner. I left corporate America when I was 36. I'm 37 now. 36. That's when I left. Everybody I talked to regretted not making that move earlier. Everybody. Also, too, back up for a second. I remember first job I had out of college, I personal trained. But even before that, I remember older frat brother of mine telling me, Dynas, when you go into corporate America, when you get into corporate America, get a sales job. I said, okay, I will. He said, you can maximize your income. I said, okay. So when I was personal training at a gym in Athens, Georgia, that's where I went to school, UGA. I left Athens to move to Atlanta. I get to Atlanta. I start looking for work, looking for jobs. So I'm on monster.com, something like that. Monster, a career builder, something like that. Opportunity comes up. For a position for a company called Aflac. I had no clue what it was. I just remember the duck. I didn't know. I had no clue what they sold. I don't think I even researched the company before I interviewed. So two people hit me up. Meet us at the Vinings Country Club in Smyrna, Georgia. The Vinings Club in Smyrna, Georgia. Meet us there for lunch. Will be my soon-to-be boss, manager, and his boss. So I met him there. So I meet him there. We chop it up. We talked some about the opportunity and what I would be doing. as far as insurance. So I was like, all right, yeah, I need a job. So I remember I asked them, I said, what would the salary be? I said, there is no salary. Then he said, then I asked, do I get any benefits? They said no. It's all 100% commission. But I was just tired of job searching. I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll do it. Whatever, I'll do it. I do it. I'll do it. So now, insurance companies, whether it be Prime America, Royal Financial Group, Aflac, they're all built on a, I would say, referral marketing MLM type of format, meaning you leverage the others below you on your team. That's how they're built. So insurance has that same residual, that same multi-level marketing, referral income, commission business structure. That same commission pay structure is similar. It's the same. So with that being said, and then also too, it gave you flexibility and freedom because it wasn't a 9 to 5 job. I just remember we had meetings, Monday morning meetings, but they were mandatory, but they weren't mandatory. It's like if you didn't show up, they couldn't fire you because you're a 1099. You're a 1099 employee. How do you fire a 1099 employee? So you could come, they wanted you to come, but you didn't have to go. So starting to fully understand just the power of leverage and the power, of residual income. And I got this job before my last job I left, which was with a company called Centos. So understanding that, I started to comprehend just the power of just leverage, residual income, royalties, and dividends. Now I understand why. So the two men that I worked for, they both had similar stories. Pretty much everybody in the office had a similar story. They all worked 9 to 5. Really, it's not a 9 to 5. 7:30 to 7 jobs where they're making great salaries, but whenever they went, they had a limited amount of vacation days. Whenever they were sick, they had to call out. They had to get permission to take vacation. Sometimes the vacations were denied. A lot of them were traveling, so they'll be in a new hotel in a new city damn near every other day. So they didn't have much time to spend with their families. So they were tired. And so I'm like, okay, so why don't you leave your job where you're making 6 figures a year to come work for Aflac where you're making 100% commission? They explained that at that time, I didn't get it. Like I understood the commission structure, how powerful it could be, but I still didn't understand why would you leave your corporate job to go work, accept 100% commission job. Shout out to Mr. Firebrain. Like I didn't get it. But once I got to Centos, was making good money, started traveling, then I got it. But then it was about finding the right opportunity that made sense outside of other ventures that I'm working on. And that's where Karatbars came along. Guys, people are making good money doing this. We had Michael Dalco on here a couple of weeks ago. I mean, people are doing very well. This is not a get rich scheme. I'm tell you that right now. And again, what you put in is what you get out. That's with anything. I'm not gonna do it'll sell itself. The sign that's gonna come automatically. You'll be a millionaire in 2 days. No. And I think that's a mistake a lot of people make with referral-based programs, is that the people who sell it to them or get them to sign up don't set the expectations up front correctly. That's the problem. That's the problem. So again, I'm working my Karatbars business. I've had some success. I'm happy. We want to make it successful as well. Link is in the chat room. Link is on the screen. Link is in the description. Again, it's simple. You just quit Cintas. Well, you Veneer, you misspelled Cintas. Cintas. Veneer, what location did you work at? Veneer, what location did you work at Cintas? So yeah. So Veneer, what location were you at Cintas? Which location? What city? Again, you're dealing with gold and gold back crypto. And when you get people to purchase gold or buy gold back crypto, you get a referral fee. It's that simple. As you grow a team in which people purchase gold and gold back crypto, you earn override or residuals off of everything that whatever they bring in, revenue they bring in, you get a piece of that. It's the best business model on the planet. And I knew that back when I was in corporate America, but was finding the right avenue for that. Yeah, leverage and residual. There it is. There it is. So you have that opportunity with Karatbars. You have that opportunity with Karatbars. Any questions? I think I covered everything. Hopefully you guys got something from this. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Again, link is in the chat room. Link is on the screen, and link will be in the description. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Please share. People who sign up, you will hear from me personally. And also, too, people, I know the majority of people who follow me or subscribe to me are interested in Africa. And the question is, Dynas, how can I earn an income when I'm overseas? Here you go. You can work this wherever you're at. It's in 144 countries. So everyone, thank you so much for joining. We'll go ahead and close out. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you go to search for Uhuru. I'm sorry, go to dynastymirror.com. I made it simple. Got several different brands. So just go to dynastymirror.com. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, family, Dynasty Mirror, search for Uhuru. Peace.